always quite the experiment.
Hey, what's up, Internet? It's Chris Krug checking in here from Fort McMurray. I'm here with Michelle tonight. Michelle's one of the organizers of TEDx Fort McMurray. They're having an open house tonight, and I just happened to stumble into what's going on.
Yeah,
So,
lucky coincidence.
yeah, totally.
It's nice to have you.
Big fan and friend of the TED family. We have TEDx Summit coming up here in the next little while, and TEDx Vancouver in the works. So tell us a little bit about what you got going on.
So we are well into the event. The event's being held March 30th, so we're kind of at T-minus a month and 21 days, which is crazy overwhelming.
Yeah.
In fact, I should probably stop counting down anytime soon. One thing that's really unique and has actually presented some challenges about our event is that we chose to stay 100% local in terms of recruiting speakers.
Right.
So
And 100% non-corporate, no industry, right?
no industry.
So,
So not only no industry for speakers, but no industry for sponsorship, which takes a huge chunk.
What
of
a
what
brave move. I mean, so like lots of you guys are familiar with the issues around kind of Fort McMurray and oil sands and stuff, and you guys are having essentially a globally ideas conscious event here. And so tell me a little about the kind of perspective that you're trying to share.
We just really feel like as a community, we are constantly being forced to come to the defensive. And to really sort of almost come into a ring with, boxing gloves and a strange analogy, but hard hat on, because that's all I can come up with. And we feel like, to an extent, we don't get the opportunity to share what we're all about and the amazing positive things that we have here as a community, because we're so busy defending ourselves against stereotypes and fact or fiction, myth or perceived. We have some really great things that we need to share. So we said to ourselves, how are we going to share those messages without being worried about any kind of external twists on what we're doing here? And we said, well, the only way to do that is to move away from industry and to move out of
I'm completely an outsider, but I really have a lot of respect, because I mean, on one hand you're saying only locals only in terms of speakers and stuff, and then to keep kind of corporate interests out. I think it'll be neat. It'll have a choir of voices. Maybe some people will be pro oil and gas, some people will be against it, but you guys have a unique opportunity to host a conversation about that.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun, and like I said, it definitely poses some challenges. One of the greatest things about this community is some of the industry support we get for events and for stuff like that. So, some difficulties, but the rest of the nonprofit sector has come to the table, the municipality, the private businesses. I mean, we have no end of support here.
Right. Okay, so I know everything's on super quiet lockdown mode, and I'm not asking you for any names of anyone or anything like that, but maybe you could tell me a little bit about the types of special things that are going on at Fort McMurray in general that you hope to reveal through the speakers at TEDx?
Yeah, so the theme of our event is sharing our potential. So one of the things that we said right off the bat is we weren't going to define what sharing our potential meant. We wanted to make sure that the speakers had the opportunity to kind of share what that meant to them. Some things that the world maybe doesn't know about our community in terms of what we're doing to, some capacity building in the nonprofit sector that's really unique to this community. Some of the individual stories, just in terms of how they've overcome some really unique challenges, and particularly, this far north, and with some of the challenges that we have in housing and in employment and all of those kinds of things. Cultural diversity. We are the epitome of melting pot per capita, I swear we are.
Absolutely.
So definitely some challenges there, and the stories that are coming out of people because of those challenges and how they've met and risen up and done some amazing things. Like, you can't help but be inspired by the group that's coming to the table. So.
Awesome. Well, I hope I can make it up. One way or another, I'll follow along in the live stream.
Perfect.
We got a video firing up here in the background, so let's over and out for now. But thanks a lot, KK and Michelle from Fort McMurray, Alberta.